Sure. Follow me. Right, please. Here we go.
Glad to be here, Jerry. Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Good Friday afternoon. I'm Jerry Miller. Welcome to the I Love CVille show. It's great to be with you guys on a chilly Friday. We have a kick-ass band ready to take some names. Sisters and Brothers in the house. I've heard this brand. I've heard this band. I've heard them sing. And I'll tell you what, sitting next to them today on a Friday makes my day that much effing better. We're going to welcome them to the program in T-minus 90 seconds. Evan Gray Best says, kill it, Andy. Valerie Christine says, hey, Andy. Give it a like, give it a share on any of the Facebook pages you're watching this program on. Before we do, let's give you a little snapshot about what we are all about. We are an advertising agency at V&V Brands and I Love CVille. We love working with local businesses and showcasing the best of Charlottesville, Virginia, which undoubtedly is what Sisters and Brothers is all about. Folks, 113 clients on our roster as of this morning. Two of our favorites, Interstate Pest and Service Companies and Scott Wagner Chiropractic and Sports Medicine. Any aspect of their brand that interfaces with the marketplace originates on the second floor of our building, our studio on the first floor with our team. Judah Wickhauer, Interstate started in 1969 with the first generation. Mr. Robert Wells, who used his personal truck to build a dream and a company. And today they have 100 team members running the show and a Commonwealth-wide working footprint. Dr. Wagner changing people's lives as well. Physical therapy, chiropractic care, sports medicine. Who's got your back? Dr. Wagner's got your back, ladies and gentlemen. Judah Wickhauer, studio camera. And let's welcome a band that is making a reputation for themselves all over the Eastern Seaboard, and Sisters and Brothers. You can tell I'm good at promo, ladies and gentlemen. You look gorgeous. The makeup is on point. Shut it up, lady. All right, ladies first, before we go anywhere here. Davina Jackson, we start with you, lady. What are you all about? Who is Davina Jackson?
I am Davina Jackson,
That's
and
a
I
complicated
am. Yes.
She just had her birthday yesterday.
I did.
28 years young.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Yes, along with my twin sister, Davina. Yes. Well, I'm Davina Jackson, and I'm a local artist here in Charlottesville. Yard and abroad, I can say. Started off doing the reggae and did some backing vocals for Wailers, and have my own band, Wild Common, and I'm with Sisters and Brothers. Awesome band. So I do it all, and I love the music scene here. So that's what I'm all about.
Very cool.
The music.
Ted Anderson giving you some props.
Hey,
Brian
Ted.
Festa giving you some props. Give it a like, give it a share on any of the Facebook pages you're watching. Why don't we do this? Andy Tisher.
What's up, man?
Welcome to the show, boy.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
Give us a snapshot into what you are all about, my friend.
Oh, man. Well, I guess all this started with me just being a young deadhead, I guess. Loving the Grateful Dead and music. That's really what captured me on guitar, and so that's what started it all. And I guess, that's kind of what led us here to Sisters and Brothers. You can go into a town and find 4 or 5 Grateful Dead tribute bands all over. And we love that music, but we didn't want to play that because, some of those bands might give it a bad reputation. So we don't want to be linked in with that. So we did one better. We started playing the Jerry Garcia band material, which is just a great collection of music of like Motown, R&B, soul, blues, and some psychedelic touches, which is what we're all about.
I love it. Jojo Spagoni. Welcome to the program, Jojo. Congratulations on that engagement, Jojo. You know I love you. You know I love Doug. Let's do this. We got one more gentleman to introduce to this program. This gentleman needs no introduction, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Shan. What are you all about, dog?
Well, believe it or not, I also am a musician in town, playing Sisters
Shocker.
and Brothers. I know. It's
I
it's a
cannot
real,
believe that.
I know. Very surprising fact. Playing Sisters and Brothers, fantastic band. We've been playing for what, like 2
years,
about 2 years
probably,
now,
yeah.
Give or take.
We'll get to the
I've
band,
recently started
Tyler.
doing some solo stuff as well. Some just me and my guitar, some covers, some originals, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, no, I just kind of grew up around here, Charlottesville area, born and raised. Both my parents are deadheads, so I kind of grew up around the music, and that was part of my inspiration to start playing bass back in high school.
Alessia Oliver says, happy late birthday, gal.
Thank you.
If you want to relay some comments to the band, just put them in the comment section of any of the 12 Facebook pages, and I will pass it along. Brian Combs, Pro Renata, what hot dog. Brian Combs and chamomile and whiskey. We got down a couple Fridays ago. I took me some whiskey. We got after it here on the program. All right, my role on Friday is to shut the F up and hear some fantastic live music. Before we do, you've already touched on this. Introduce the world a little bit more to the band, where we can see you play. What's on the horizon? Maybe a little bit about Lock-In.
Sure. Well, the point that we're here is really to promote this huge show that we've got coming up, which is Rockin' to Lock-In. We've been chosen out of hundreds of bands in Virginia to play in this competition, and so on Friday, March 6th, we're competing against 3 other local Charlottesville bands for a spot to maybe play at Lock-In. So if you come out and vote for us and we get past this round, I think there's one more round and then 4 bands at that round, and 1 band moves on to play at the incredible festival that is Lock-In Music Festival.
What would that mean to you guys?
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Pretty cool. We got the Lock-In folks. We got the Lock-In folks watching right now. They're gonna sell it. Literally, they watch.
It'll be really nice.
What would that mean to you?
It'll be really nice, and if we get there and win, this will be my second time performing at Lock-In. The first time was back in 2015 with Lord Nelson. Me and my sister did some backing up vocals for them, and we went to Lock-In, and it was awesome time, because you have Susan Tedeschi and Warren Haynes, and you have everybody that you look up to in the musical field, and just to be around them and collaborating with them and exchanging numbers and stuff. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I'm going to meet Melvin Seals actually March 17th.
Get out, lady.
Yeah. So we're going to sit there and hopefully he'll collaborate with Sisters and Brothers one day.
Yeah, we've been trying to get him for a little bit now to come play a show with us. So looking like we may have the opportunity to do that.
Yes. I love it. Yes. Doug, our boy, what up, Dougie? He says, these guys are awesome. I booked them to play our wedding in October. Anybody watching this show should book Sisters and Brothers for an event.
Yes.
Doug, you demand, dog. Good seeing you yesterday.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Ted Anderson always be selling right now. He says, hey, Davina.
Hey.
Sweetest gal ever. Happy birthday. We'll see you next month when crabs are in
Oh,
season.
yes. I will see you. Yes.
He's got good seafood.
Yeah, he does.
Anderson's
I'm there.
got good seafood.
I'm there.
Jacob Archie Cannon, make sure you give Davina her birthday props. I did. All right, I'm stopping talking. The show is yours, guys. What are we going to hear?
Oh, man. How about we start with a little bread box?
Okay.
Ain't no bread in the bread box.
That's good.
In the bread box, 'cause we ain't got no dough. But it seems like we ain't got enough time, go fooling around no more. I've been working so hard, oh so long. What do you got to show? Open up your eyes, little darling. Let's pack up the things and go. Open up your eyes, little darling. Don't wanna live here no more. Open up your eyes, little darling. I've been here for far too long. Open up your eyes, little darling. It's time to move along. Laid ahead to the middle of the city and I went up to her flat. I'm trying to make it through my life with my child and my wife and the world upon my back. I said, sweet thing, you better hold me tight. Things ain't like they used to be. Time's getting hard for you and me. Come on, baby, it's time to shake things down. Cause ain't no bread in the bread box, cause we ain't got no dough. And it seems like we ain't got enough time to go fooling around no more. Been working so hard and oh so long, what do you got to show? Open up your eyes, little darling, let's pack up the things and go. Open up your eyes, little darling, don't wanna live here no more. Open up your eyes, little darling, I've been here for far too long. Open up your eyes, little darling, it's time to move along. Little darling, let's pack up the things and go. Open up your eyes, little darling, don't wanna live here no more. Open up your eyes, little darling, I've been here for far too long. Open up your eyes, little darling, it's time to move along. December, on a cold winter's day, I just finished bringing wood into the kitchen when I heard my man say, he said, Elijah, you better look around. Things ain't like they used to be. Time's getting hard for you and me. Come on, baby, it's time to shake things down. Cause ain't no bread in the bread box, cause we ain't got no dough. And it seems like we ain't got enough time to go fooling around no more. I've been working so hard and oh so long, what do you got to show? Open up your eyes, little darling, let's pack up the things and go. Open up your eyes, little darling, don't wanna live here no more. Open up your eyes, little darling, I've been here for far too long. Open up your eyes, little darling, it's time to move along. Cause ain't no bread in the bread box, cause we ain't got no dough. And it seems like we ain't got enough time to go fooling around no more. I've been working so hard and oh so long, what do you got to show? Open up your eyes, little darling, don't wanna live here no more. Open up your eyes, little darling, I don't wanna be here no more. Open up your eyes, little darling, I've been here for far too long. Open up your eyes, little darling, it's time to move along.
Comments come in. My favorite from Denise Volz. That's my dudes right there, right?
That's my mom.
She says, Andy's my son. Mom is very proud of his skills.
Oh, thanks,
She's
Mommy.
watching right now. Give it a like, give it a share. Mac Peters, happy birthday, Davina.
Thank you.
Awesome version of Purple Rain with chamomile and whiskey at Pro Renata. Fun dancing with you.
Yes.
Yeah, Jerry, I don't know if you knew, but we opened for chamomile and whiskey at that show.
I did know that.
Yeah.
Brian Combs, who's watching, is the man. And I'll tell you what, I really love, and I'm going to throw this to you and get out of the way, the new venue. What'd you think?
Oh man, it's
fabulous.
incredible, really. Probably going to be one of our favorite places to play here soon.
What'd you guys love about it?
I love the atmosphere. I love it's right there on the mountains, and I'm a Crozet native, so
Crozation.
yeah, I live in Crozet.
Nice.
Yeah, I live in Crozet now. Well, I'm from Abbey, but my house burned like a year ago on Thanksgiving, so I'm in Crozet now, and it's.
Give this lady a bourbon.
I know, I need it. I'm gonna have that tonight.
Me too.
And so it's close to the mountains. It's very scenic. It's beautiful. I love the fire pit there, and everybody, Brian and everyone there that works there, they welcome you there, and you just have a nice time, and the beer is good.
The beer is good. I'm going
Beer
to
is
get some comments out there, and then I'm going to throw it to you about what you love about that song. Graham Stollard, get it, guys. Tom Kostoff, always stellar. If you have comments for the band, put it in the comment section, just like Kate and Jim Graham. Hi from Kansas, guys. I see Atlanta, Georgia watching the program. I see Missouri watching the program right now. South Carolina, Hendersonville, Asheville. John Graham from the Kansas family. What up? John Graham, my dude Andy watching right now.
That's my boy, man.
He's watching. Steven Storer, Steve Stock, May 1st.
Oh man,
Yes.
Yeah, we can talk about that in a little bit. We got a lot of stuff we could talk about. but, yeah, Steve
Georgia,
Stock.
Georgia Diaz. Oh, I'm messing up her last name. Sunday brunch at the Campbell.
Campbell,
At the
yeah.
Campbell. All right, Tyler, get in the mix here, baby. What'd you love about that song?
So funny enough, Breadbox is probably one of my favorite JGB tunes, and it's been for a while. I really like it. It's kind of got like a nice kind of bouncy, funky beat to it. And there's just a lot of room as a bassist to kind of just like crack it open and just kind of like find a nice like pocket to like get into a good groove.
Well, and Jerry, we gave you kind of the censored version
Oh, yeah,
here.
that's the-
because
The censored version.
I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't go.
I
Person you know.
wouldn't go censored. I'm in terms of like music, you know. So that song, man, we've taken that.
Oh yeah, we've done a lot with it. Like we used
Some
to,
of those versions can get out there like 20 minutes long. You know,
Dang.
we jam in the middle part, so that's what I mean by censored. We kept it nice and short for you, but
Sometimes they'll do like we want the funk in the
yeah,
middle.
we'll
They'll
throw
a
in
little
some
Parliament
some
funkadelic.
funk. Yeah.
I haven't got Andy to do it yet, but I tease the Talking Head song in there sometimes too. Uh-oh Love.
I love it.
Do a little tease in there. It fits pretty well.
I saw George Clinton in the P-Funk All-Stars circa 2002.
Hey.
One of the best shows I've ever
Oh, yeah.
seen from what I can remember, and it was off the chain. Davina, I really love your voice. It's beautiful. It's engaging. It's inspiring. I love how it complements Andy's voice. I love how you
you.
bring some of that funk and some soul to the music.
Gotta do it.
You're just taking like the beats to another level. Talk to us about the band and what you love about that song.
I love the song. I love the band, and I joined with Sisters and Brothers. Andy had asked me to come along, and I've heard some of the music and some of the songs, and then I got into it, and it's like jamming with them is like my favorite. Breadbox does have that little soulful. It has a little upbeat, and I love it. I love it.
Noah Wheeler says, "Where's that Bigfoot country plug, son?"
Well, yeah. I mean, if we're gonna talk about it, yeah. I actually just joined the band Bigfoot County. I don't know if you're familiar with some of the stuff they've done around here, but they have a yearly show, The Thankful Dead. They're a big Grateful Dead cover band.
How many bands you in?
Just two.
Okay.
Sisters and Brothers was the only one up until Dave and Noah and all them asked me if I'd like to come fill in a spot in Bigfoot County. So I said, you know, let's try it out and see what happens. And I'm loving it, man. They're loving it, and the people love it. So we're gonna keep doing it.
I love it. Mott, Cameron, nice job, Davina and company. You guys sound absolutely amazing. We got Richmond watching. We got Charlotte watching. Brian Combs says, if I was a betting man, I put all of my money on the future success of these guys and gals.
Thanks,
I
Brian.
always enjoy working with them, true professionals. Sarah Longnecker?
Longenecker, yeah.
Well, Andy, your niece is rocking in the womb while she listens to your music, baby.
There we go. Starting them out young.
That's That's how you got started with your
you plant
parents,
those
right?
seeds. It takes a while. Like my sister, they're just starting to blossom with her. Like she's finally starting to listen to some Dead. Like it took like 19 years for her.
19 years?
It only took like 16 to get me. You know, high school, I was like, these guys are pretty good.
I love it. I love it. We'll get to all the comments that are coming in. If you want to relay commentary to the band, like Noah Wheeler, we love you, Andy. Just put it in the comment section of the 12 Facebook pages, and I will pass it along to everybody that's listening. Davina Jackson's page is in fuego right now. Ralph Taylor, Ann Van Noy, Colin Davis, Anthony Diamaco,
Hey,
Marshall
Colin.
Brackett, Ebony Robinson, Sheldon Page, Petra. I can't even get to all these people.
I know.
Lauren Durr. Davina Jackson's like the queen of Charlottesville.
I
right
am
now.
the queen of Charlottesville.
I like it.
I am.
You see
I'm
why?
like,
You see why we asked her to
it's
join
like
us?
I'm like I have my own band, Wild Common.
Yeah.
And so it's like my two major bands would be Wild Common, because I'm the lead singer of that. Sisters and Brothers, and 15 other bands that I do things for. So I'm like, whenever somebody has something, I mean, some lady texted me today, you know,
Is it 16?
Linda, and she's like, I need you. So I can't say no, because God gave me this voice, and I know I have to use it, and I'm using it to the best of my ability to bring joy to everybody that loves my voice.
I love it. Well, you know what? Your voice is gorgeous.
Thank you.
And
You know,
beautiful like you.
Thank you.
You never know when you're going to go, man. So you got to do everything you can on Earth today.
Exactly.
You know?
And you know what? You guys are so different. And when you put them together, the sound together, it takes this sound and it's just like captivating. And it's just like perfectly meshes together. So I've seen you guys play 3 times. I've never sat this close. This is literally my favorite fucking thing to do. I get to see you guys do your favorite thing in the world.
Right.
And I just feel the energy and the love and the radiation off of your passion.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it just like engulfs me.
Yeah.
And I effing love it.
Well, that's the point, man.
That's
That's
what we like to do,
the
is,
Exactly.
You know, that's part of the reason we like to play. Is like, you know,
Yeah,
it's
that's the
it's
goal.
fun to see that like
It is.
reaction from the audience and from people, like where like you see them like getting down and boogieing and dancing. It's
And
like,
then you feed off it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a two-way street. You know, it goes both ways.
Yeah, you know, when you're asking us about like Pro and Auto and what makes it such a great space, it kind
The
of
intimacy.
well, it reminds me of the fact that you know we could play anywhere. You know, it could be in this room with nothing, no PAs or nothing. But if it was packed, that would be our favorite place to play right at that moment. You know, and so any place is really a great place if there's people there who are feeling that love and feeling that groove and really just feeding off it, and then feed us, and then it's just one big party, man.
Your boy, Dr. John, the owner of Pro Renata, watching right now.
Great. What's up, John?
He says, super professional group. These guys are going places. Tanya Ray's watching the program. She's playing this show. Tanya, you in New Jersey? Did you move to Jersey? Put it in the feed, Tanya. Welcome Las Vegas to the program. Andrew Silver, former owner of Zocalo Restaurant, watching in Austin, Texas right now. All right, I talk too much. I'm going to stop talking. You guys, where we going? What's happening?
Oh man, we can play another tune if you want.
Please.
All right. How about we'll play our namesake, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Sisters and Brothers.
Sisters
down.
and brothers. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I want to say to my sisters and my brothers, keep the faith. When the storm flies and the wind blows, roll on with a steady pace. When the battle is fought and the victory is won, we can all shout together, we have overcome. We can talk to the Father and the Son when we make it to the promised land. We can walk together, little children. We don't ever have to worry, 'cause through this world of trouble, we've gotta love one another. Take a fellow man by the hand, try to help him to understand we can all be together forever and ever. the terror by night and the arrow that flies by day. Known for the pestilence that waiteth in the darkness. Known for the destruction that walketh in the noonday hour. We can walk together, little children. We don't ever have to worry, 'cause through this world of trouble, we gotta love one another. Take a fellow man by the hand, try to help him to understand. We can all be together forever and ever when we make it to the promised land. This world is not our home, we are only passing through. Our trail is all made up way beyond the blue, to do the very best that we can while we're traveling through this land. We can all be together, shaking a hand when we make it to the promised land. We can make it to the promised land. 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 My sisters, make it to the promised land. My brothers, we can all be together forever and ever when we make it to the promised land. We can all be together forever and ever when we make it to the promised land.
Oh, yeah. Carmen Thompson said that's the way to sing right there. Give it a like, give it a share, guys, on any of the streams you are watching right now. Ty Wagner says, hell yeah. Laura says, I think you played one of your first gigs at Woodmont Pool.
Yeah, I think me and Tyler played back there over a year ago when we were starting to do these little acoustic duos. So, you know, what you see here, we bring this all over, man. We've got residency at Brewing Tree in Afton and played at Moe's. We've done this at Whiskey Jar, some other places. Just some intimate acoustic, and we jam too. So
Kellyanne Sprouse says, yeah.
Hey, Kellyanne.
Pat Jam Graham says, Washington listening from Gambino's Pizza. Love you guys. Any commentary you want to relay to the band, put it in the comment section. Talk to us about that song.
Make it to the promised land. It's gospel, and I can really express my vocals on it.
That she can.
Yes.
Yep, that's her song, man.
Gonna make it to the promised land. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so, you know, our band is, we love to jam, you know, we love to
Yes.
get out there, but we also like to bring you to church, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we love to play some of these songs, these gospel, and that was something I was looking for when we were looking for a singer, and Davina just fit that so well.
Thank you.
And she came in and had a desire to play, and man, we've been so grateful ever since that we can fill that kind of void with somebody so great as Davina.
Nice.
Thank you. I love you guys for that.
Vince Worley says, sing it, Andy. Sing it, Davina.
Thank you.
Tyler, jump in here, baby. Talk to us about that tune.
It's just it's a fun little to me for the bass at least. It's kind of like a country tune. Like I'm kind of just doing like a boom, boom, boom. You know, it's kind of a nice, just kind of like laid back tune for me. And again, it's just like a lot of these songs for me. There's a lot of room to really kind of like explore a bit and kind of try some stuff. And
Tyler keeps it so solid all the time that he has room to like think about all these other things.
like I'm like, what can I try next? Like what can I throw in here in this jam? Like, you know, what's going to keep it interesting?
But at the same time, just making sure it's solid, man.
It's like you gotta strike that balance. Like
Tyler's been our rock through this whole thing.
like
Tyler's the
that.
rock. Pretty much, man.
I like it.
I mean, he just keeps it solid. Like if I kind of biff it on a chord or, you know, one of us does it, Tyler's always there. And we've gone.
And when I biff it, Andy's there, or Charlie, or Miles.
You guys.
We got each other's back. You know?
I can tell you guys complete each other's sentences right over here. Yeah, I love it.
Me and Tyler are the longest standing members of this band, and we've
How
gone.
long are we talking?
Well, only 2 years, but
That's still legit.
But let's,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to think about it like this, we had a drummer and another guitar player when we first started, and then the drummer kind of faded out, and so did the guitar player, and then we had to get a new drummer, added a keyboard player, so, you know, we had to teach them all these songs, and then we got another drummer, so we had to re-teach those songs as well, and it's just been me and Tyler playing these songs over and over and over, so we've just got them down so well.
Yeah, and a lot of times too, our acoustic shows will like test things out sometimes too. Or,
Yeah.
try like, hey, like let's see how this song would sound, or like
And
how
those
can we
acoustic,
like jam this?
those acoustic shows, we never have a set list. So if you ever come to those, just know that we don't know what we're doing.
Sometimes you make it like 5 minutes beforehand, but that's about the
That's the
preparation.
best.
Yeah,
Those make the best.
you just
shows.
Yeah.
yeah, you know, it's a little more fun that way.
Throw this out there. Peaches Grimes vest. Awesome. Love
Thank
you,
you.
Davina. Melissa Page Fitzgerald. Get it, guys. Get it, guys. All right. How about another two?
Sure, man. Sure. How
I'll
about-
remember the microphone this time. I forgot I had to like do it in the middle of the.
You adjusted.
You know,
I was impressed.
He did it on the fly.
I know.
He's good at it.
do what I can.
But Sanctuary Band?
Yeah.
All right. This is a song that we have not played yet. And we're going to be debuting this one tomorrow at Rapunzel's in Livingston.
Nice.
And then I think again as well at the Camel on Sunday
So
for
you're
brunch.
going to appreciate this. Rapunzel's Coffee and Books, literally just like the show.
Great.
They're
They
watching
know
the
we're coming,
program
man.
as
And
we speak.
last
Great
time,
venue.
last time we played there was a lot of fun, and I just played there with Bigfoot County a couple weeks ago to a sold-out show. So we're hoping some of those people will come and see this band, Sisters and Brothers, and no matter what, we're just gonna have a great time.
How about this DM? This is going to make you feel good. This is from Grace and Crozet. Jerry, tell Davina she looks beautiful.
Thank you. Grace.
Yeah. All right, I'm stopping talking. Tanya Ray, what up, dog? Tanya's watching right now.
There are multitudes of people dying, 'cause they won't try to understand. From the book I read, not one but all must follow. Join the magnificent sanctuary band.
There are multitudes of people dying. Their temptation hangs over the leg. In fact, those people should remember his commandment and join the magnificent sanctuary band.
I'm singing in the band,
Singing in a band,
talking to the man,
talking to the man,
gathering all the sheep all around the world just as fast as I can. Singing in the band,
singing in a band,
talking to the man,
talking to the man.
stop everything you're doing and join the sanctuary band.
The Son of Man speaks of revelation, and he's reaching out his hand with this promise of salvation. Join the magnificent sanctuary band.
I'm singing in the band,
Singing in a band,
talking to the man,
talking to the man.
turning on the sheep all around the world just as fast as I can. Singing in the band,
Singing in a band,
talking to the man,
talking to the man.
stop everything you're doing and join the sanctuary band.
to the band.
Yeah, sanctuary band.
Yeah.
Singing in the band.
Singing in the band.
Talk to the man.
Talk to the band.
Stop everything you're doing. Join the sanctuary band.
John Graham says, slap that bass, Tyler. Ready to slap that bass, dog? Give it a like and a share on any of the streams. Amy, I'm going to throw it to you here in a matter of seconds. Melissa says, that's what I'm talking about. Give us some insight into that song, my friend.
Well, man, I mean, it's just an old gospel tune, and like I said, that's one of the things that we really like to capture in this band is that feeling of gospel, because, you know, I don't know who you are, but, like, you can always relate to that kind of music. I mean, it just makes you feel great, you know? I mean, that's just what we like to bring, and that's what we like to play the best.
How about you, Davina?
Love it. I love the gospel. And a lot of Jerry songs have that feel of gospel. And it makes you all giddy inside, and you just love it. And then for me, it draws me like closer to God, and it puts me in the aspect of being my little happy self. You know, I'm happy when I hear the beat
You
of
can't
gospel.
be mad listening to that
yeah,
stuff.
you can't.
You know?
You can't.
You just want to like move your body,
You
bob
do.
your head.
You do.
I'm trying to reach for a whiskey or a beer right now. Vince Morley says that you guys started off with my two favorite Jerry Garcia band songs. How did you know?
I know Vince too well, man.
Right.
Tyler, jump in here, my boy. What are you thinking?
I don't know. That last song's kind of cool. It's a bonus track off of Cats, I
Cats,
think.
yeah.
And it's kind of cool to play those songs too, like some of the ones that aren't quite as
Well known.
well known, you know, kind of like explore around those edges a bit. But it's a fun tune. I mean, we learned it pretty recently, and it's one of like our more heavy chord change songs. So there's kind of like a little bit more moving pieces going on in that one, which makes it a little bit more interesting.
It's in a funky key. It's
it's
there's
in,
a
like,
lot
B-
of
B
going
flat,
on
you know.
there. It took us a little bit to figure that one
Definitely
out
took a little
with
bit to figure it out,
Charlie.
yeah.
Louise Carini says, I got my headphones in at work. I'm bopping around. People are looking at me, and I just don't care.
That's the way to be.
That's how you do it.
Right.
Give it a like and a share, guys. How about another tune? How about another
Sure,
I guess
man.
we can do
Sure.
another one.
Well, how about first of all, let me talk about some stuff we got coming up.
Please.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, we're playing tomorrow at Livingston, Rapunzel's in Livingston, doing 2 sets there, full electric. So come on out for that. I think might be $5 or $7, $8, $9, $10 at the door. I don't know. They don't tell us, but they'll tell you for sure. And then after that, Sunday we're going to Richmond at the Camel. Camel is just an excellent venue. One of our favorites to play. The sound is just phenomenal. Stage is great. Lights are great, and they really like to take care of us over there.
Can
So,
I ask you the toughest question I'm going to ask you all day?
all right.
Your favorite venue in Charlottesville and Central Virginia, and why? And that's
Oh,
not
man.
marginalizing any of the other ones. And you guys will play any venue, anytime,
Right.
anywhere.
Well, I mean, I think our favorite show so far, we can put it at that because, like I said, it really depends on the energy at the show. You could go play the same venue twice and it won't be the same, you know? And I think so far it has been the Days Between at the Jefferson. I think
Jefferson
it really
for me
was.
too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why the Jefferson for you?
I love the Jefferson. I love the sound quality of it. They have good sound men there, and usually we draw a crowd and people
Yeah,
come.
we
And
played there,
It's easy to really sell out there.
We played there in August of this last year to a full room, and you really can't ask for more than that.
Right.
It's very surreal too, like, you know, because like I mean, you and I have seen shows there before, and it's
Yeah.
like kind of like with the Lock-In thing, dude. It's just surreal to think or to be on a stage that you've
Right.
seen people play on.
Yeah.
It's like whoa,
Yeah.
like, it's
Yeah,
it's a really
and
cool feeling.
that
It is a good feeling.
Yeah.
That was a headlining show for us. Technically, we did a co-bill with our friends Bigfoot County.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you play both.
I didn't play both for that show,
Okay.
but coming up, sounds like I will be. So
It's gonna be a long night for you, man.
yeah, that's all right. I like to play music, so.
I love the Jefferson. I love the intimacy. I love how you can get close to the stage. Never really a bad seat in the house. How about this question before we hear the next song? Annie Hurt says, Davina. Orlando Edwards says, this is awesome. This question, how effing lucky are we with all the music venues in this area, a town and a region so small in population size? Everywhere you go, there's live music that we can enjoy and share and respond to. Throw that topic out there. Tyler, why don't you take the baton here and go on that?
I just always felt like Charlottesville is a very like how you said it, it's not a huge city per se, but it's got a very big like music scene, and it's a very like comfortable place to be a musician or to be someone that enjoys music. I mean, like if you don't want to go to a big venue like the Jefferson, there's lots of wineries and breweries that have small pop-up shows. You got places like the Whiskey Jar, X Park's a bigger place, but not too crazy. Like there's lots of room for people of different levels of enthusiasm to like get into the scene.
There's a lot of different kinds of bands too. You know, if we talk about that, there's so many local musicians and bands. So there's something that caters to everybody. Like, you know, if you want to go see a local band at the Jefferson, you can, and they'll play a phenomenal show. Or if you want to go to Sky Bar or something, get a drink, there's a local band playing there. Or, you know, Whiskey Jar, there's always late night bands playing there. And as far as being a musician, I mean, look at Davina, you know, everybody's asking, hey, can you come sit in this or play this? You know, for us as musicians, there's always something that we can pick up here and there.
Yeah.
So it's
There's
just
different genres and stuff too, where you can.
absolutely.
If you want to hear country Sunday, you go to where this
Can you
venue.
sing every genre?
I
can try.
think I can. Yes, I can.
She can try.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can.
Do you have a favorite genre and why?
Oh gosh, I really don't have a favorite one, but I think reggae. That's where I started, and that really gave me the push when I started singing for the Wailers and being on tour with Jimmy Cliff,
That's big
the
time.
Marleys and stuff like that, and it really focused me on being the great musician that I am today, just being out there.
Favorite show and why for you?
My favorite show.
Because
America's
you
Got
got
Talent. No, I'm
you
just
got
joking.
a presence to you. You know,
Uh-huh.
you are captivating. You radiate. Like I am like drawn to you. I mean, you just have like a voice of an angel.
Thank you.
I genuinely mean that.
Thank you.
Favorite show?
My favorite show, I like the Wednesday night shows like Chicago Med. I was a nurse way back when, a medical assistant, so I have a nursing background, and I love watching those shows. The Good Doctor.
No,
is one of
favorite
my
show
favorite.
you've been in.
Oh, my favorite show. Oh,
Yeah.
An
I wasn't
even
sure.
harder question.
I wasn't
now you
sure
know
where
why I
you were
won't make it to
going.
band rehearsal on Wednesday.
That's why you never know.
Not your Buick habits.
Davina's just thinking about what she's going to do after this. She's like,
My favorite show.
Because you've done a lot of them.
My favorite show. Well, I guess I could put it as a show I was singing. Before Wild Common came together as a band, Brennan Gilmore, who's my guitarist, he had asked me to do a show in Richmond. And little did I know, during the conversation, I'm like, well, I got tickets to the show right here. He was like, Obama's going to be there. I'm like, okay, I'm there. So I think that was my favorite show that I ever did because I really respect Obama.
Yeah.
And I got to sing in front of him. And that pulled me to being the lead of the band I'm in now. So that was my favorite show because everybody came together. And as Brendan would say, you know, as soon as I opened my voice, it was like everybody was trying to move up to see Obama close or whatever, but they just drew to me. And I'm like,
That's
wow.
big time.
I'm like, I'm like, wow, I can't believe people like
You can do
really,
that.
I could do that.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, they did this just for me and not Obama. Wow. So it touches my heart because I know that I touched someone that day.
That was a good story.
Yep.
you know, and if you haven't checked out Wild Common, you really should. Davina's project with her son Atreyu too. And
You guys should come on the show.
We will.
yeah.
Seriously.
We will. We'll
I've
be there.
heard so many good things.
Thank you.
Did you guys recently play, correct me if I'm wrong, was it the Ix? Did you guys play recently? Am I missing that out?
Yeah, we did the X and we did Pro Renata about 3 weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's it like playing with your son?
Fabulous. I mean,
Yeah?
I never knew that he would be the artist that he is today. I would take him on the road with me, and he was, take him when he was like little, a baby, and my mom would take care of him, and he would look at me and get on stage and sing. And now it's incredible because people are like, how can you do that with your son getting on stage with you like that? I'm like, it's incredible. I love it because
that would be the best thing in the world.
It's the best thing
what
in
kind
the
of
world.
question is that?
It's the best thing in the world. It makes me grin. It makes me blush. And I'm like, wow, he's very talented. I love working with him.
I love it. I love it. Josh Mayo, welcome to the program. Says rock on Davina Jackson. Josh Mayo is sat right here. Actually, right here, Josh. Anytime you want to come back, Josh Mayo, the show is yours. All right, another song here. Another song.
All right, sure. Well, speaking of reggae, let's do some reggae then, huh?
What's up, Rick Spagoni?
Well, they tell me up high up in the sky, waiting for me when I die. But between the day you're born and when you die, they never seem to hear even your cries. So as sure as the sun will shine, I'm gonna get my share now. What's mine? And then the harder they come, the harder they fall, one and all. Ooh, the harder they come, the harder they fall, one and all. Well, the officers are trying to keep me down, trying to drive me underground. And they think that they have got the battle won. I said, give them, Lord, they know not what they've done. So as sure as the sun will shine, I'm gonna get my share now. What's mine? And then the harder they come, the harder they fall, one and all. Yeah. Harder they come, harder they fall, one and all. And I keep on fighting for the things I want. Though I know that when you did, you can. But I'd rather be free than in my grave than living as a puppet or a slave. So as sure as the sun will shine, I'm gonna get my share now. What's mine? And then the harder they come, the harder they fall, one and all. Harder they come, harder they fall, one and all. Yeah. The harder they come, the harder they fall. One and all. Well, the officers are trying to keep me down, trying to drive me underground. And they think that they have got the battle won. I said, give them, Lord, they know not what they've done. So as sure as the sun will shine, I'm gonna get my share now, put mine. And then the harder they come, the harder they fall, one and all. The harder they come, the harder they fall, one and all. Yeah. They come, the harder they fall, one and all. Yeah. Someone sing it right now. The harder they come, harder they fall, one and all. Yeah. Harder they come now.
Beautiful.
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Sharice Pendleton says, my lady.
Yes, hey girl.
What's up, Sharice? I know her too. She's good
Yes.
people. All right, why don't we do this? Jason is putting this in the feed. We'll give you a chance one more time to talk about where we can catch you in the show. Jason's
Great.
saying February 22nd at Rapunzel's, baby. Jason
Yeah, man.
Bronstein.
Yeah, man, Jason, that's our man. That's our guy. I think that's our #1 fan right there.
I see
He
him.
brings at least 50% of the energy every show.
I love it. I love it. Well, I'll be right there next to Jason right there.
Awesome.
So talk to us about gigs and also what's on the horizon potentially with
Sure,
Rock.
man. Well, let's start with the reason we're here, which is
Yeah.
Rockin' to Lockin'. We really need as many people as we can. You know, all y'all folk watching this show, we really need you to come and vote for Sisters and Brothers to get past this first round. It's going to be a tough first round. We got our buddies, the Blenders, and Ruckus the Bulldog, Stray Fossa at that show, and we're really going to need some folk to
Ruckus
come.
the Bulldog and Stray Fossa have both played this set. Great bands. You're a great company right there. Where can people vote for you guys?
You get a ballot when you walk in with either the ticket you purchase at the door or the advance ticket that you buy online, and then they hand you a ballot. And I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I think you can just drop it in right then and there. But we encourage you to really listen to the music and vote for who you think really deserves to play, and based off the music that you hear. Although we would love you to vote for us.
Exactly. It's going to be hard because Ruckus the Bulldog, they're in there, and I'll do some things with them. Actually, we'll be at the Jefferson tonight.
Jimmy and Billy.
Yeah.
They bring it.
Yeah, me and Atreyu, my son, will be at the Jefferson tonight with Ruckus the Bulldog.
Cool.
And, it's going to be hard because it's like all the bands that we love and people that we work with. So
So it's really
So
a
we just
local
need,
Charlottesville
people come out and-
showcase. And like I said, I think everybody already knows all these bands, so really just give a fair listen and drop in the vote for you who you think's going to be playing the best music and suits Lockin' well.
Steven Storer says you have to wait until the last act goes on.
Okay.
And then you can cast your vote.
There you go. And then you heard it there first.
So, guys, this band brings it. Sisters and Brothers, the real deal. I'm truly, 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 truly grateful for your time, your
Thank
talents.
you.
Thank you
Thank you.
kindly
Can I
for
say
coming
one
on
more
the
thing,
show.
Jerry?
Absolutely.
Sure. I have these
You got some
actual
tickets.
pre-sale tickets for Rockin' to Lockin'. So I believe they cost you $10 at the door. Unless you pick up one of these tickets from us, they're $5. I believe we have 20 tickets, and they're going to go fast. And we're only selling them at Rapunzel's tomorrow or the Camel on Sunday.
There you go.
So we'd really love to get rid of these tickets for a cheap price. So you got to come out to Rapunzel's tomorrow. We start at 8 o'clock. or the Camel for a psychedelic church service that we're putting on at noon.
So a $10 ticket for half price.
Yes.
At the
Yes.
Camel or Rapunzel's.
Or Rapunzel's, yeah.
That's a steal.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it. I like it.
man.
I like it. Sky Perry says, I'll be turning 21 that night, so I'll try and impress me. I'm going to be there. Everybody that's watching the program, they're saying, where can we watch the show from start to finish? Here's how. We will archive this show in totality on ilovecville.com. Judah Wickhauer, our director, will take the audio from the show, turn it into a podcast on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. For 2 weeks following today's show, we'll syndicate it across the I Love CVille network, which is 17 Facebook pages, 17 Twitter accounts, an e-newsletter that goes out every morning to 130,000 email inboxes. We have the website, the third largest Instagram in the community as well. All we try to do is feature the best of Charlottesville, Virginia, right here in our I Love CVille studios, and have a good time doing it.
Can we post that on our band page?
You can. He's going to send you the
Great.
content. You guys
Great.
have rights to
Yes.
do whatever you want.
Cool.
It's,
Awesome.
You know what? Why don't I say this? And also go to the Sisters and Brothers Facebook page and watch.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And give us a like and a follow. That's the best way to stay in contact with what we're doing. And it's stupid, but it really does help.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's hugely impactful.
Definitely.
yeah.
Well, thank you.
And one more thing.
Sure.
Sorry, I don't.
Yeah, I like it.
I keep
Well,
thinking
thanks.
things.
Keep it rolling.
This one's pretty big. We started out playing Jerry Garcia band songs, and that really had a hold in a lot of these people. But I think what some people really look for in local bands is original music, and so we're giving that to you. We wrote a song specifically for the Rockin' to Lockin' competition, and I guess it was good enough to be picked out of hundreds of local Virginia bands, and we're going to be debuting it that night. So
So we can't hear it right now?
you're not going to hear it right
Okay,
now.
I
You
thought
have
we
You
Yeah.
gotta come. You gotta come in
you
here.
can buy this ticket for $5 and come, but
Dude, he's got some hustle to him. I like it.
you have to, man.
I know. You totally, I respect it.
Thank you.
I totally appreciate it.
And on top of that, we're actually going to be working on a full-length album by the end of this year.
Nice, dude.
Yeah,
I
so-
respect the vision and the sweat equity and the hustle. I mean, this is your life.
Yeah, man.
I totally respect
You
it.
got to give everything you do in life 100%, and that's what we're doing.
Fucking love that.
Yeah.
I love it. All we're trying to do is bring the weekend a little bit sooner. These guys did it for us. We close with the same message. Embody the golden rule. Treat the people in your life how you want to be treated yourself. It's the golden rule. Straightforward concept on paper. The country needs the golden rule more than ever, guys. So do us in Charlottesville. Enjoy your afternoon. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you. You're good.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Want to give you a hug? Rock it, lady. You're so good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
great meeting you,
Thank you.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we don't get hugs? What the fuck is that?
You don't look like Davina Jackson over here.